40 years ago, Jane and I hit the road to discover America's food highways. Over 100,000 meals later, we're still finding delicious food, adventure, natural beauty, and interesting people. Route 66. Not every road has a personality, but this one sure does. Starting in the land of Lincoln, from downtown Chicago through Springfield and beyond, it's a food lover's highway rich with Americana, old and new, in shops, museums, restaurants, and taverns. Route 66 is a bonanza for road trippers who care about local color, American history, and some pretty crazy roadside attractions. Let's eat well before we seriously hit the road. The place to do that is about an hour southwest of Chicago in a town called Romeoville. The White Fence Farm is not just a place to eat, it really is a farm, with animals to pet and to feed, including alpacas and llamas, mini goats and chickens, as well as animal knickknacks galore to buy in the gift shop. But the thing that draws the crowds is dinner. Chicken dinner in particular. Chicken dinner with all the fixins. That is what has made this way station along the highway a destination for generations of travelers, dating back to its beginnings, which were before the creation of Route 66 in the 1920s. What you get here is a full meal, including pickled beets, bean salad, coleslaw, and yes, huge platters of crisp fried chicken, plus corn fritters. It's not quite all you can eat, but no one in history has been known to leave White Fence Farm with appetite intact. Golden fried chicken is what put White Fence Farm on the map, but this part of the Midwest is famous for its hogs too, and the char-broiled pork chop, nearly a full pound, is a hunk of meat to be reckoned with. Let's continue down through Joliet, aiming for the town of Pontiac.
We're a community that's located on Route 66, the historic road, the Mother Road. And people come here from around the world because they want to experience the freedom of the open road. People just love to come here and get on it and just go and experience that freedom. Even though they have it in other countries, they have highways now that they can travel on. The nostalgia here is so amazing.
Next stop, Springfield. It's the state capital, where an aspiring young lawyer named Abe Lincoln once paid $1,200 for a little home for him and his bride Mary. Springfield also is home to cozy dogs. Cozy because you never want just one lonely one. It's been a Route 66 landmark since 1946, which, by the way, is the same year Bobby Troup wrote his enduring traveler's anthem, Get Your Kicks on Route 66. The place is loaded with highway memorabilia, and the cozy dogs themselves are in a class of their own. Yes, they're corn dogs, but they are made-to-order corn dogs, their earthy golden coat a thing of beauty. Another essential dish, unique to Springfield, can be savored at a friendly pub called Darcys Pint. Here you'll find a vast selection of stouts, ale, porters, malts, and lagers, and a curious dish that is unknown anywhere else, the Springfield horseshoe.
The horseshoe is Texas toast. It's your choice of meat, fries, and homemade cheese sauce over the top.
Route 66 is all about combustion engine ecstasy. You'll find that in abundance at a tavern called Motorheads.
This is Route 66 Motorheads Bar and Grill, and I've been a car guy my whole life, so I decided I finally want to do a bar and grill, and I just did that for everything with cars. The cool thing is a lot of the stuff around this whole place is Springfield, because Springfield's a racing history town.
Motorheads is proud of its pizza, what it calls high-performance pizza. There are dozens of beers on tap in bottles and in cans, and the sights around the dining room are in fact as much a motoring museum as they are restaurant decor. As you might expect, the food served here is not for Epicurean fuss budgets. It's hearty fare from a menu that is actually titled Owner's Manual. Our 1959 Gullwing Chevy with its cat eyes grill is heading for another favorite Springfield eatery.
I bought this gas station And it was down at Shays, which is a couple blocks away. And Shays used to have all kinds of artifacts from Route 66. And this gas station, it was at the auction. They were going to take it and move it out of state or away from the route.
This is a restaurant outfitted to the gills with Mother Road memorabilia of every sort. It claims to be home of the world's greatest hamburgers. It also boasts of the tastiest thin crust pizza in town, and it really is thin. Or simply fork into a plate piled high with pasta. Fun, fun, fun till Daddy did take the T-Bird away.
The Ariston Cafe originally started in Carlinville, Illinois in 1924. It was built on Route 4, which was the predecessor of Route 66.
What draws travelers to the Ariston Cafe? Big handsome steaks and chops, simply cooked seafood, broad pork tenderloin sandwiches. You know, breaded pork tenderloins are a passion in the southern Midwest. The wider they are, the more folks like them. And let's not forget the deluxe desserts, all tall and creamy.
We started in 1922 as a bakery in Mount Olive, which is south of Litchfield. And it's really the bakery that separates us.
But it isn't only a bakery. Here you'll find great overstuffed breakfast sandwiches big enough to require a knife and fork, and even some big healthy salads for lunch. Not surprisingly, Joo Belts has its own unique take on the Springfield horseshoe. Words of warning: do not come to Joo Belts unless you are packing plenty of appetite. Route 66 museums, large and small, important and quirky, are found all along the way. Halfway between Springfield and St. Louis, let's make one last stop at a roadhouse that's had many names since it opened in the 1930s. Ernie's, Scotty's, Tourist Haven, and now Weezies Route 66 Bar and Grill. Locals like to hang out here, and it's a favorite stop for travelers who want to eat good diner food in surroundings that evoke bygone days of motoring along the highway. No, it's not white tablecloth fine dining, but it's a winning taste of meat and potatoes meals that are forthright and satisfying. Repeat visitors swear by the fried chicken. One of the things that makes Route 66 such a magic road, through Illinois and beyond, is that it doesn't go around cities and attractions. It takes you right to them. That's why Route 66 is known as America's Main Street.